Welcome back to This Side of 40. This is your girl Lou, and I'm going to do a work makeup look for you guys. I'm going back to work on Sunday. So excited. However, how I do my makeup for work is different than how I do my makeup normally. So let's get into it. If you haven't had a chance, go ahead and subscribe at this point.
You into getting touched, I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you into getting rubbed. When I pull up in the front, see the Benz on dub. When I roll the 20 Jeepers, 29s in the club. For dessert, I mess with Dre, now they wanna show me love. When they see like Eminem and them girls, they wanna tug. But on me, nothing changed, hold down, G's up. I see exhibit in the club, food.
Okay, so I'm using that e.l.f. blotting powder to blot out my eyebrows. Basically, I've already done my skincare routine on my Skin is In Project Pan just so I could get through to this because that's always my thing. Jackie Aina goes in and powders her primers, and I've been doing that with this blotting powder because if you haven't noticed, it is giving all of the white cast that you can ever want. But I just go in my areas where I get oily with this blotting powder and blot it out before I even put on my foundation or my brows, so that when I start doing my makeup, everything is smooth and ready to go. So that's that, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so now I'm going to put my foundation on. What I do is I put my foundation and concealer already on this little tray, so that way all I got to do, because I have to mix my foundation. I'm basically working on two foundations right now. One was too red, one was too yellow, so mix them together because I'm orange. So I just basically go in, get that all over my face as much as possible. This is the only part that I have to be careful with. Sorry if I'm looking away from you guys, but my mirror is above y'all. And this is how I get it together. And like I said, I prime my face and put my did my skincare on another video, so basically you'd have to watch that to know what primer and stuff I'm using, just because I'm trying to show you guys how I get it on there in a hurry in the mornings. So got my foundation on, and I just go in with this brush and blend it out. I know I didn't clean out from under my brows yet. I just do it all when I do my concealer. And I got Carmex on my lips so that I can basically get that done. And today's wigs has a bang, so whatever. So I let that sit for a second, and I'll be back and blend it. Okay, so then I take a damp beauty blender and blend that in a little bit more, so it's not just sitting on my skin, but it's always the way blended in. I just like doing this. I seen the Black Swan MUA do this, and I promise you, ever since I started doing it, I feel like my face looks a whole lot better over the days wear. Then I go in with my concealer. This is a Shop Miss A brush, and this E13, and I have a color corrector and a concealer that I blend together, and that just kind of makes it better for me. And then this is when I clean up from underneath my brows. And one of the color corrector is from Ruby Kisses, and the concealer is from LA Colors. And I just basically go in and do this as I'm going, so that way I'm not doing it twice. Okay, so now I'm gonna let this kind of sit up a little bit before I blend it in. I'll be right back. So I use the same side of the Beauty Blender and blend it out. Now I'm just gonna go underneath my eyes and on my lids and blend everything out. This way I get my eye based good and then I go in with my contour shade. And I start with my nose, and I use the same side of a beauty sponge. Then I go in with my setting powders, and I use the same sponge. I just roll it around to the other side and go ahead and set my lids and my lower lid. I use Ruby Kisses in Deep Chocolate to set my face. I don't even know if they sell this one anymore, you guys, because I've had it for so long. Okay, so now we're gonna do the eyes. Sorry I got cut off right there at the last part, and I don't know where I got cut off at, but that was one of the girls I work with, and like I said, I go back to work on Sunday, so I'm trying to get this together. And have you ever just sat down and tried to do your makeup and everything in your life seems to want to kick up right then? Like, my kids want something or whatever. I had to stop doing this video. Me and my youngest daughter went and got something to eat, came back. I went and one of my clients wanted to get her hair done today, but I opened up on Sunday, so she's gonna come on Sunday and get her hair done because she wants something that you really need to be at a shop for. So I'm gonna do that on Sunday, and then I'm gonna go in with this orangey shade out of here. I think this is gonna be my transition shade for the next week. Basically what I'm doing is here with you guys trying to come up with my eyeshadow look for a week. That's how I've been the most successful at panning, is basically on my work days I just do the same look over and over again, but every week I pick a different look. So every Tuesday, really Wednesday, I come sit down here and go through the stuff that I'm trying to work on and come up with a look for the week. It's still very hot here and very summery. However, like I said to you guys, my green eyeshadow is my work eyeshadow, and I have been off work for so long, I haven't even touched it. I promise you, my kids know I'm trying to make this video, and everything that you could think of that a grown child could do, that's what they doing. So there that goes. Now once I do my everyday look, I don't clean these brushes until the end of my week. So I'm just trying to see if I still like this look. And this is like a hunter green that I'm putting in my crease. And basically I wear the same wig for the whole week, and basically that's just how I do it, so that way I can be ready. I pull out my clothes like tomorrow. I'm gonna wash and iron my clothes for work, so that way all I have to do is get up in the morning. I already have 5 days worth of clothes out. I even put my underclothes and my socks on the hanger with everything, so that way when it comes time to get ready for work, all I have to do is go. That is the plan. Now I'm going to go in the outer corner with a black eyeshadow. Wet n Wild brush. And I use different brushes, or like different companies' brushes do different things to me. And this is Shany Cosmetics. That green and this black are both Shany Cosmetics. And I'm going to tell you, from somebody who's got a lot of pigmentation in their skin, these are highly pigmented. They're not for somebody who don't like a lot of pigmentation. If you like light washes of color, I wouldn't suggest them to you. But for the price, if you like a nice, easy, buildable look and you don't want to have to spend a lot of money, this is cheaper than Juvia's Place, but you get the same color payoff. I feel like I got a good color payoff from Urban Decay, because I had never tried Urban Decay before until my birthday, and this is reminiscent of it. And I don't even have, my eyes, the concealer I put on it is completely dry, so it's not clinging, but it's building up, see? Okay. Now, last and not least, and it's just that green eyeshadow that grandma gave me. I'm gonna have to take everything off my desk and reset this all up back to the way I had it before, because when I usually have it set up, I have it set up just with my work stuff out. I just washed my brushes while all of this, like in the melee of all the stuff that was going on while I'm making this video, I washed my brushes. I have no clue why I did that when I did it, but some of my brushes are wet and some are dry. Only the ones I had used are wet, so I'm just basically going back through. This is how I was getting through my NYX, because that this minty green is hard for me to get to just show up and look nice without having a base. I'm just gonna go back in with that hunter green and build up the crease. I'll be right back after I do the other eye. Okay, so now we're gonna do my liquid liner. my mascara. I forgot who I was watching the other day, and they were putting on their mascara, and I realized I probably ain't put my mascara down far enough, and that's why I don't like mascara. I don't have enough lashes for me to be really caring about mascara. Okay, so now, because I'm gonna do an inner corner highlight, and I know out of this, cause I hadn't used this bronzy color that much, so I'm gonna use this as my first week's inner corner highlight. And I'm gonna top it with the one on the top because it's a really light gold color. Just making it into another shade. And if you've been with me for a minute, you know I can't put nothing on my lower lash line or my eyes will start watering. So there's the eye look. Now let's do our blush. I still have the blush in my work palette. I did finish the concealer out of here, so there's that. And this is also Shani Cosmetics. And it looks like when it goes on, sometimes it looks like it has a shimmer to it, but it really doesn't. And now the highlighter. And the highlighter I'm gonna use for my first week will be Trophy Wife. And because we are wearing masks, I'm just gonna put a little bit of highlight right here. What did I do with my purse? Hold on, guys. Okay, so that is the mask, like me with the mask. I'm just trying to show y'all. And then this is gonna be my first week's wig. This is from Cutie 2, but I always call this one my Everyday Diva. She is a lot snug on the head, so let me loosen her up because I've had her. She's my oldest wig. I've had her, oh God, going on 6 years. And she's synthetic, so that's how I know if I can find her again, I'm definitely buying her again. She does not have no combs in her anywhere. I can wear it straight across like this, or a sweeper to the side like that. And the reason why I was looking for my purse is because I had to pick a pair of earrings that I'm pretty much gonna wear for the week. Basically, what I try to do is make it so I can lessen the stuff I have to look for in the morning. So and that's gonna be my look for week 1 back to work. And I'm not putting no lippy on. I just been using Carmex on my lip and, you know, kind of blotting that off when I get done. So this is the look. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the link below, and I'll see you guys next time on This Side of 40.